Okay. So glad you mentioned AQUA Wallet. Really enjoyed the presentation today, and just from I like to look at things as if I'm just an idiot consumer, because I am an idiot consumer. I don't want to think about the tech. I don't find tech that interesting. It's just who I am. Okay. You know what I mean? I just want it to work.
Yep.
And when I looked at it, we downloaded a wallet while we were watching, and it worked absolutely perfectly. I'd love for you to just talk a little bit about the functionality in terms of the stablecoins, because I thought that was awesome. And then just talk to us a little bit about Liquid, because I think a lot of people who watch the show would know about Lightning. We always talk about Lightning, but Liquid is just one of these things that really I've never spoken about it, and I've never actually taken the time to learn about it. So yeah, maybe you can just talk us about those features, and then and talk about Liquid as well then.
Okay. So we had to find a way to make Bitcoin transactions cheaper, because there's an issue with the fees on the main chain, and that is because of ordinals and stuff being released on the chain. But in the future, so these fees will keep going up anyway, and we also want them to be high, because they need to subsidize the miners doing their work to protect the network. So that's one of the things that we want to solve. And then there's also the stablecoins, and then there's also the complexity of running your own Lightning wallet in a non-custodial way. I think it's way too complex for just normal users. So, I mean, very quick, there's 3 issues that we want to solve.
Yeah.
Now, we're looking at Liquid, because Liquid is one of these scaling solutions existing today for Bitcoin. And there's not many scaling solutions today. I mean, basically, there is Lightning, there is Liquid, and then maybe some solutions like Fedi that can help communities in the future. But besides that, it's still all in development and not ready to be used.
Okay.
And we wanted to release a wallet, so I mean, we want to have something that works. Now, Liquid is almost a copy of Bitcoin, except that there is 2 major changes. First, there is blinded transactions. So if you look at the blockchain, you do not see the amount that is transacted, except for the sender and the buyer and the receiver. They can see it. But all other people, they cannot see what's happening in terms of transactions in the blockchain.
Yeah.
So that gives you a lot of confidentiality. And that is important, not for everyone maybe, but I mean, let's talk about refugees and people like those. They might want to have that. Then Liquid also has a faster block time. Bitcoin has a 10-minute block time, Liquid has a 1-minute block time. So Liquid can actually handle like 10 times more transactions than Bitcoin can, and it can even be scaled in the future. So for the intermediate time, as long as we do not have other solutions, it's probably one of the best solutions available to scale Bitcoin.
Okay.
And we are combining, in AQUA, we are combining Liquid with Lightning. Now, I know that people were complaining that AQUA is not a Lightning wallet. That's true. We are not saying that it's a Lightning wallet. It's a Liquid wallet enabled for Lightning. So from your Liquid balance in the wallet, you can actually pay Lightning invoices.
Okay.
And you can also accept Lightning invoices. But they always get stored into Liquid. Now, Liquid it's not a decentralized chain. It's a chain run by a federation of companies. And they do not have an own token. It's not like Ethereum or TRON or something.
Yeah.
So for every Bitcoin circulating on the Liquid network, there is a Bitcoin locked on the blockchain, much like you do for a Lightning channel. But then in this case, it's locked in a wallet which is controlled by a federation of 15 companies running the Liquid platform. So it's what they call a federated solution. It's not fully non-custodial maybe, but it's a very good temporary solution for people in emerging markets, Latin America, stuff like that. And much like you say, they do not really care whether it is Lightning or Liquid. They want it to be safe, they want it to be in the wallet, and they want it to, to work.
Yeah.
Because if you have to pay an invoice, which is $15, but you need to pay $10 extra in fees, that's not really going to work.
No.
And now with AQUA, we kind of solved all these issues for the moment. I hope we can go with this solution for a longer time.
Yeah.
Which makes it a good wallet for daily use, for spending, for receiving, let's say, normal amounts. I'm not talking about $1. If you want to send $1 or even a cent or something, that's not really good to do that from AQUA. But you can't even do that from other Lightning wallets these days, except from the custodial wallets.
Yeah.
And that means that it's fully controlled by the company developing the wallet.
100%. Yeah, that makes sense. While you were talking, I went and my friend downloaded it. I used Wallet of Satoshi to pay an invoice. So then that would go from Lightning onto the wallet. And is it in liquid once it's arrived there?
Yep.
But you're using Lightning to accept the Bitcoin?
Well, yeah, what we actually do is we don't do it ourselves. It's a third-party service.
Yes.
It's called Bolts.
Mm-hmm.
And what we actually do is when you pay a Lightning invoice, your wallet is sending liquid Bitcoin to the swap service,
Mm-hmm.
and then the swap service will send out a payment on the Lightning network for you.
Yes, okay.
To the invoice that you provided to them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a two-step payment.
Yes.
But since Liquid is low in transaction fees, the whole payment is not that expensive. And it's feasible. And you don't have to worry because the swap service is running the Lightning node, has all the balanced channels, has the liquidity. So you as a user, you don't have to worry about that.
Totally. And what I really liked was I saw there that you have the functionality for stablecoins. And this is something I was chatting about in my talk earlier today, which is saying like, look, right now we have to accept the fact that there is a use case for crypto, and that is basically Tether on TRON, whether we like it or not. But I did say that using, Taro or Taproot, and then with Liquid, there's stuff happening that I think will make this stuff obsolete in time. I loved how that, so I could send, say, $10, and then my friend could go, actually, I'm going to keep 5 in USDT and then 5 in Bitcoin. That's actually such a great feature. And so have you guys thought about any sort of stable sats type thing, or do you reckon that it's really just Tether that can solve that problem for you in terms of a stable coin?
No, it's not that, but stable sets as they exist today are actually option contracts. I mean, they are made stable because there's a financial product behind.
Mm-hmm.
And we believe that we cannot do that in AQUA because it would require us to be licensed to do that, because you're actually then holding the people's money and putting financial products against it to make it stable.
Yes.
While as the way that we are doing it, we are not intervening in that. Because we are using Liquid, and because Liquid can have other assets issued on the Liquid blockchain, there is now US dollar Tether on Liquid already. And we can just use it as an asset in the wallet. We don't have to swap anything. We don't have to put financial products or contracts behind it, like option contracts.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Tether.
Yes, okay.
So, I mean, we believe
so much simpler, isn't it?
it's
So much simpler.
Way simpler to do it.
Yeah. And if I decided then I wanted to cash all of that out for fiat, let's imagine I've got my Tether balance, I've got my Bitcoin Liquid balance. Do I need to then go back onto the main chain, send it to an address in my exchange wallet, and then be able to convert that?
Today you would probably have to do that because all the on and off ramps that we have are Bitcoin only. But some of the on ramps that we are going to integrate into AQUA are also looking into liquid Bitcoin. So at that point, you will be able just to convert your liquid Bitcoin into fiat again.